Welcome back to day 6 of our 7-day longevity challenge. We are officially in the home stretch of this journey together. You have already nourished your body with hydration. You have activated your muscle tissues with protein. You have challenged your physical balance. And you have dampened the invisible fires of inflammation. But today, we are going to work on the absolute master controller of your entire biological existence. We are focusing on your nervous system. As we age, one of the most critical metrics for true longevity is not just how much weight we can lift or how fast we can walk across a street. It is actually how quickly we can switch our body from a state of high stress to a state of deep rest. In the professional medical world, we call this autonomic flexibility. You can think of it as the agility of your internal engine. You see, your nervous system has 2 main branches that operate like a seesaw. You have likely heard of them before. There is the sympathetic branch, which is often referred to as the fight or flight system. This is a brilliant survival mechanism that kept our ancestors safe from predators thousands of years ago. It pumps blood to your muscles, increases your heart rate, and sharpens your focus. However, in our modern world, this system is constantly triggered by the evening news, financial worries, traffic, or even just the rush of a busy daily life. When you stay in this high alert state for too long, your body is flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. For a body over 60, chronic cortisol acts like a slow-moving acid. It breaks down precious muscle mass. It thins your skin. It disrupts your sleep. And it keeps your blood pressure at a dangerous elevation. On the other side of the seesaw, we have the parasympathetic branch, also known as the rest and digest system. This is where the real magic of longevity happens. This is the only state where your cells can truly repair themselves, where your heart rate slows down to a resting pace, and where your brain can effectively flush out metabolic toxins. True health and longevity are found when we spend the majority of our time in this parasympathetic state. Today, I am going to teach you exactly how to hack this internal seesaw. We are not going to use an expensive pill, a complicated machine, or a medical procedure. We are going to use the only part of your autonomic nervous system that you can consciously and voluntarily control: your breath. If you look at the fundamental biology of a single breath, it is absolutely fascinating. Every time you inhale, you slightly stimulate the sympathetic system. Your heart rate actually speeds up by a tiny fraction. And every time you exhale, you stimulate the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the longest information highway in your body, running from your brainstem all the way down to your major organs. It is essentially the brake pedal of your entire physical being. When you exhale slowly and intentionally, you are literally stepping on the brake pedal of stress and telling your heart to slow down. So let us get into our Day 6 longevity protocol. I want you to find a very comfortable seat right now. Sit tall in your chair, but let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Imagine there is a golden string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling, creating a sense of space and light between each vertebra in your spine. We are going to perform the 4-7-8 breathing technique. This specific method has been popularized by longevity experts around the world because of its incredible ability to physically reset the nervous system in under 2 minutes. It acts like a hard reset button for your brain. Here is exactly how we do it, and I want you to listen closely to the rhythm. First, empty all the air out of your lungs through your mouth. Now close your mouth and inhale quietly and slowly through your nose for a mental count of 4. Hold that breath at the very top for a count of 7. Do not worry if 7 feels like a long time at first. Just try to relax into the stillness of that pause. And now, this is the most important part of the entire exercise. Exhale forcefully through your mouth, making a distinct whoosh sound for a slow count of 8. Let us try this together now in real time. Inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold that breath, feeling the stillness, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, exhale slowly with that whoosh sound, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you continue this pattern on your own, I want you to truly understand why the timing is so specific. That long, slow exhale for 8 seconds is a biological message to your brain. It is an undeniable signal that says, there is no immediate danger, we are safe, you can stop producing stress hormones right now and start the healing work. Why is this considered a primary longevity hack? Because when you lower your stress response, you immediately improve something called heart rate variability. This is one of the most accurate and respected biomarkers of biological aging that we have today. A high variability means your heart is resilient, your mind is flexible, and your nervous system is in a state of perfect balance. By practicing this 2-minute reset multiple times a day, you are literally training your heart and your brain to be more resilient against the challenges of life. I want you to stop and imagine the long-term impact of doing this every single day. Most people in our society spend their entire day in a state of low-level, chronic anxiety. They breathe shallowly into the upper part of their chest. This keeps the body in a permanent state of emergency mode, which drains your energy and accelerates aging. But you are different. You are learning to flip the switch. You are learning that you have the ultimate power to change your internal chemistry in real time, whenever you choose. Think about the specific moments in your life when this tool will serve you best. Maybe you are feeling overwhelmed by a new piece of technology, or perhaps you have just had a stressful or emotional conversation with a family member. Maybe you are lying in bed at night and your mind is racing with thoughts, making it impossible to fall asleep. Instead of letting that stress settle into your joints, your muscles, and your heart, you now have the 4-7-8 tool to clear it out and reset your system. For your Day 6 mission, I want you to perform this 2-minute reset at least 3 times today. I want you to do it once right now to set the tone for your day. Do it again in the middle of the afternoon, when you might normally feel a dip in your energy or a rise in your tension. And finally, do it one last time tonight, right as your head hits the pillow. Pay very close attention to how your body feels after just 4 cycles of this breathing pattern. Do your facial muscles feel smoother? Does your heart feel like it is beating with a more relaxed rhythm? Does the constant noise in your head feel just a little bit quieter? That quietness is the feeling of longevity. That is the physical sensation of your body entering a deep state of repair mode. As we approach the final day of this challenge, I want you to take a moment to look back at how far you have come this week. You have built a solid foundation of hydration, nutrition, functional movement, physical balance, and now you have achieved mental and emotional mastery. You are no longer just letting time pass you by as you get older. You are evolving. You are becoming the conscious master of your own biology and your own future. Now, I want to hear from you. Our community is waiting to hear about your experience today. I want you to leave a comment below saying Day 6 done. But today, I want to ask you something even more personal. What is one specific thing in your life that usually causes you stress, and how do you feel different right now after doing this breathing exercise together? By sharing what stresses us out, we take away its hidden power over us. And by sharing how the breath helped you, you give hope and inspiration to someone else in this group who might be feeling anxious or overwhelmed today. Please take a moment to read through the comments of your fellow challengers. You will notice that many of us are dealing with the very same pressures, and you will see how much peace we can create simply by breathing and supporting one another. Please give this video a like if you felt a positive shift in your energy or your mood today. It is so incredibly important that we share these simple, free, and life-saving tools with as many people as possible. And make sure you are here with me tomorrow. Day 7 is our grand finale. It is the day where we bring every single lesson from this week together into one cohesive plan. I am going to show you exactly how to integrate all these habits into a single longevity routine that takes less than 15 minutes of your day, but has the power to add years, and more importantly, high-quality, vibrant years to your life. We are going to build your personal longevity roadmap together. You have done an absolutely incredible job today. Take one more deep, nourishing breath for yourself. Stay calm, stay resilient, stay vibrant, and I will see you right here tomorrow for the grand finale of our challenge, Day 7.